must say the weather is a little shocking, so I'm just going to shelter the camera from it, and I may have to wipe the screen a bit. Would you believe we're in February? And this is the weather, mate. This is the weather. So I'm just fishing here. I was looking to do a bit of kingfish fishing. I'm just going to have to wipe the screen. Apologies for the wind. Apologies for the wind. This is a trial up to Coronet Point. Now on the websites there's says over the years that this is quite a good spot. This is that and the other, but access, I've just had a look, access is a little bit of an issue, I must say. So if you're the sort of angler who likes easy access, forget it. But if you're an extreme angler, you're young and you're fit and you like all the ducking and diving and the weaving and all this sort of stuff, then this spot might be for you. But it looks like to get to the point, to have a go for the kingfish, you've probably got to go behind this rail either side, and you've got to meander your way down the bush and get to the end of this point, or get down to the side there. Now I've got about halfway this morning, and I've sort of said, well, been there, seen it, done it. And with the weather, if it was a hot sunny day, I'd probably give it a bit more of a go. There's a nice pier there, so that might be an option for a few little bits and pieces, a few little bait fish. There's a boat now going out, look, in the turbulent waters of the French's Pass. Let me just wipe the screen because it's drizzle. Yeah, look, it is a good spot. Nice on a hot sort of 30-degree day. It's about 20 at the minute. It's not cold, but it's a lot of rain last night. The road getting into French's Pass last night, cloudy, rainy, dark. Yeah, not for the faint-hearted. But there you go. It just took time we got there. But yeah, there's very narrow channel here. There's there's quite a lot of speed and knots of current and tide. This area. Another boat going out here. Look. Another nice boat going out. Look. What you want one of them to get you to the fishing grounds, but that ain't cheap. And what else have we got round here? What else have we got? Now it's getting towards low tide, so there's the beach there. I mean, if you know, there's a little shop and it sells some bait and stuff like that, but fuel, I don't think there's any fuel here for a car. So you've got to be a little bit careful coming in. You've got enough fuel. It's very remote. If you're sort of getting any sort of trouble, you're screwed pretty much. So it's a very sort of awkward little spot. But it's fishy. Off these rocks here, you're looking at, you could get a kahawai. You could certainly run into a kingfish spinning, or live baiting, I would say. Baits, you could run into snapper and you could run into blue cod and trevally and things like that, I would say. So it's a good spot, but access to this point, that's all overgrown. It don't look like anyone's been down there for 20 years. But there is a little bit of a trail, but it's, you know, it's hard. There's lots of sharp bush and twigs and drop-offs, and so you really want to go with someone, because you know, if you do twist your ankle or something, you might need a hand getting out. So it's yeah, it reminds me of Coromandel. I went up Coromandel about 10 years ago doing these sort of land-based sort of kingfish trips and stuff like that, and they were the same. The bush gets overgrown very quickly in just a short few years, and those places looked like they hadn't had anybody down there. You know, they were in the book of, you know, Spot X, but they were just so difficult, you know, just for a day's fishing. That just almost didn't seem worth it. But some of these spots are fabulous when you get down there. If you want a really good kingfish spot to go to, it's a long way, but the Cape Reinga area Northland for me has been the best spot which I've ever gone to for kingfish. Here comes this rain, look, coming in now. Just have to wipe the screen. So yeah, it's sometimes when the weather's like this, you want to do some fishing, right? See that little pier there? You can have some good fun off that. You could probably even get a kingfish off of that if you were lucky, if you're live baiting and you were patient. There'll be a certain stage of the tide where smallish sort of kingfish might even sort of go and visit that jetty there, looking, because that's where all the bait fish hang out, you see. You could probably get a John Dory there as well, I would imagine. So I might go down there later on and just you know, I might see if I can catch a fish. I could put it in my crab pot. I could put that down and sabiki rig and just, you know, just try your luck. But you could probably get a JD off that. But this rain, it's not heavy rain, but it's just sort of persistent, sort of. It just makes it very difficult. There's a nice cormorant down there working, but this yeah, it's a boat. He's stopping there. Look, he's stopping at that side there in the current. He's going for a drift. Going for a drift. Yes, I'm sorry about all the rain on the mic, and I don't know if you can hear me actually, because it. Anyway, right, so we're going to have to sort of head back, and but yeah, when the weather's a bit iffy, that just, you know, you lose your sort of your oomph to sort of just to, you know, to go that extra yard, and that's the difference between sort of giving it a go and not. But that's yeah, I suppose if it was easy access, everybody would be down there, you know. But it's actually really pleasant. I'm quite surprised. It's really sort of it's got a nice feel about it. It's got that remote sort of fishy light feel about it, and you know, if you're really up for it, you'd probably definitely get a kingy off the end there. But yeah, if it was just slightly easier access, I'd give it a go. But that's just, I'm getting a bit older now, and I've been there, seen it and done it, and that ain't really bloody worth it half the time. That's yeah. So there's a nice pier there, but even the bloody pier in the rain is a bloody nightmare. So yeah, just to say, it's just this weather's a bit shit. Oh well, that's the way it is sometimes. Okay, thanks for tuning in to another show of the awesome, totally awesome Fishing Show New Zealand.